Hello, today I want to talk about digital minimalism and how I apply it in my life with my iPhone and my laptop. When I started my minimalism journey, I knew I couldn't ignore not doing something about applying it to my devices, but I didn't understand how to do it. Technology helps us in many ways, but it keeps us disconnected from the real world. With digital minimalism, I was looking for a way to not be attached to my phone all day and to get rid of the digital clutter I had going on. I used to be the one that thought doing it once, the right way, I don't have to do it again. That was my mentality going on, a system that failed me. I also couldn't apply the Marie Kondo, does it spark joy or not? Because this system wasn't physical, but it was of images, sounds, and information. Not much information was available at the time in 2018 on how to do it the right way, how to organize photos, documents, apps that were all over the place. My iPhone and laptop had little to no space left. I had multiple email accounts for school, personal, and other randoms that were also cluttered with all sorts of things. I had notes on my iPhone and laptop, sticky notes in real life, notes on my planner, notes from one email to another, years of unfinished to-do lists because every system failed me, because my notion of the word eliminate, declutter, delete, organize did not exist. My mental health was suffering. Now, in the present, I use technology as a tool to my advantage. I have a balanced relationship of give and take. The devices I use are my iPhone and my laptop, and I use them very differently. I use my phone mainly to communicate, take pictures, and as an alarm and planner. I use my laptop for working on my business, writing, editing videos, and storing some personal documents. For my photos, I don't have that many at the moment. At the end of the month, I sort through them and move what I like to my laptop and then move them to a USB to be stored. All of my USBs are also labeled. Keeping my phone like this makes me feel at peace in case something happens to my phone. I never pay for storage. And this system of going over my digital world at the end of the month keeps my mental health in check too. I delete messages, emails, to-do lists. Sometimes I do it twice, like when I was at the beginning of my journey. Canceling subscriptions to newsletter or discounts also help me to keep me from checking my email every 5 minutes. I don't pay for any apps that I'm not using. And the only apps I did pay for in the past were usually by accident when I was not checking when the trial period was going to be over. Now I only have one app that I do use and paid for. Digital minimalism helped me become more selective on what I want to consume and what I do with my time. I am no longer available 24/7 online. My focus and my attention span have improved, and I no longer find the need to fill my time scrolling online when I'm bored. I find that cheap dopamine does not give me the same satisfaction that the peace and serenity I get with living in the present moment. So this is my home screen. I pretty much have most of my apps in folders, and the ones I use are at the bottom. When it comes to my phone, these are literally most of the apps that I use. The ones I have in folders, like this ones, are just things that I don't really use on this phone. This one, I have it mainly for like shopping, and as you can see, I don't have a lot. I have some for utilities, like my phone, my printer, the laundry, the LED strips. On this folder is where I have my social apps. For example, I put Instagram on another one just so it's not easy to reach. And as you can see, I don't have any of the notifications on. Like this one, for example, I have over 100 messages, but I'm not looking at that right now. For my business or things I go in, these are the apps that I go and use. This one I call it daily because I try to check like my check-ins account, my business, and then just your regular apps, YouTube, Notion, Gmail. This one right here is called PC. I use it to track my period. That's what it means. Same with the moon. I like to check on the moon and the cycle. This is the only app that I paid because it gives me like affirmations or just like this one, like gratitude, and really like it. And then this one is labeled music, but it's mainly where I use to make my podcast. Like I make podcasts in Spanish, so that's what I'm using. And on this side, yeah, I don't honestly, I don't go on this side of my phone except to use the voice recording for the videos, and this one like to record like the video right now. I stopped using DoorDash, but I just like having it just in case. Same as Lyft, I like rarely use it. Let's see, the apps right here on the bottom, like my internet, the Safari, that's the one I use on the regular, as well as the phone, the camera, and messages. Now when it comes to my photos, as you can see, I only have about 68 photos, and that's because I literally took some photos right now for this video, but I don't have that many. Yeah, I deleted some, and the reason why, I'll explain it on the video, but I don't have many pictures saved on my photos. Let's see, and my Notion, this is where I pretty much plan my routines and all of that. This is like my personal planner pretty much, but online. So that's it. What else? My camera, my alarms. It's what I use time I wake up, breakfast. I should put this one snack, but and the time I go to bed or try to get to bed. I don't use my notes either. Where are my notes? Yeah, I don't use my notes. Before I used to have a bunch of notes here, a bunch of reminders. Yeah, I don't use that anymore. I used to have a bunch of messages also. Now I don't have messages anymore. It's pretty cool, like to not have that much things in your phone. And then for this section, I like to just see the battery of the phone and like the apps that I use the most. Like weekly, on average, I'm on my phone 7 hours. And I'm on social, which is YouTube. I don't know why it's considered social, but I'm on YouTube a lot. Yeah, And then Instagram, second place, Notion. I'm trying to keep that down, you guys. But yeah, it's a little bit hard.